Here's a car that was originally an April Fool's joke involving the engineers at Dodge. Then it became a reality thanks to the group of car builders at Speedcore Performance Group. It's called the SRT Ghoul.
It's a Challenger-based domestic supercar that has the most powerful crate engine ever produced right under this hood. 1,000 horsepower of Hellephant powers this beast. Let's take a closer look.
It's a 426 cubic inch aluminum blocked modern day Hemi that produces 1,000 horsepower and 950 pound-feet of torque. A 3-liter supercharger compresses 15 psi of boost to reach the power rating.
For weight reduction, there are several pieces of carbon fiber, like this hood Speedcore manufactured for this build. The reason we have it in the shop is to show you a brand new configurable exhaust system from Magnaflow called the xMOD. It's not just another exhaust kit. This is an experience that lets you choose and decide what sound you want when you want it. Now that is sexy.
There's tip options in here.
They send an adapter to run the factory tips if you like that original look.
Right.
Or these coming out of that square area. But with the carbon fiber accents on the car already, that's gonna be
This kind of matches the car.
wild.
That is unbelievably nice. People ask Magnaflow to build a premium modular system with all the bells and whistles. xMOD is their answer. It's a modular design that lets you switch between the straight pipes and mufflers with no cutting. Everything you need to go from stealth mode to full-bore race car or anything in between comes with the kit.
Well, Pat, I have to say the difference between the stock setup and this is night and day, from aesthetics all the way to the pipe size.
Yeah, the quality looks a lot nicer, the pipes are bigger, and there's some options of what you can have it sound like.
Okay, so after we install the X-pipe, what are we gonna do? Have that weekend warrior as loud as we can be, or tone it down for that nice drive to work?
Well, I don't think this should be toned down whatsoever, so it's not much of a decision on my end. I think we should put the straight pipes on it, and it's a 1,000 horse engine. I want to hear a 1,000 horse engine through straight pipes. We'll have our fun with it, and then we'll put the quieter ones on. It'll be a little bit more manageable for people who don't appreciate the stuff that I do.
Hey, that's fair enough. So let's talk a little bit more about this pipe here. This is really the specialty of the kit.
It is, you know, and the thing, no matter what you have up here, that drone that you'll have at partial throttle cruise, they did a very good job to eliminate that. This right here, see how it's got a closed end? This is a resonance chamber. It's a resonator that recreates that drone frequency. What that is, it's passive. It will come out and it will actually collide with the one that's being generated by generating one of its own, and it collides and it cancels out the drone noise. So very innovative, and it really helps with something that makes a lot of power that you will normally just it'd drive you nuts driving it.
Yeah.
It's not going to have that.
And one more thing, I guess, before we get started putting this stuff on, cars with MDS, that drop cylinders at cruise, that's where a lot of that drone is introduced, and this cancels it all out, which is really cool.
Magnaflow has gone the extra mile to manufacture their own high-quality stainless steel active exhaust valves, giving you even more sound control options. Now, it looks like it tucks up in there. The resonator is the heart of the NDT, or No Drone Technology, system. It uses quarter wave technology to cut the irritating frequencies in the 120 Hertz range by 30 to 40%. However, the exhaust sound remains rich, full, and powerful, but with no drone, no restriction, and no loss of power.
That is definitely one rowdy vehicle.
That's pretty mean. 847 horse, 868 pound-feet of torque on the first Ripola. That is awesome.
Dude, that sound?
I actually almost had to close my ears, and you know, I got that pro stock top fuel hearing, right?
Yeah.
And I almost had to put my fingers in my ears on it.
It sounds like a Trans Am car wide open down the long
know.
straightaway.
That's unbelievably awesome. Now, the sound of the exhaust is what makes a vehicle, right? Because you can have the baddest ass vehicle ever, and if it's got some wimpy exhaust on it, it's not gonna do it any justice. This makes it sound like a car, like a muscle car.
Could you imagine though with this exhaust on the car, going and doing some pulls on the interstate or something like that?
Yeah.
Just the sound people would hear?
Yeah, no, it'd be spectacular. Illegal probably, but spectacular.
Yeah.
We wanna be good citizens, so we're replacing the straight pipes with the included Magnaflow mufflers. The straight-through design controls the exhaust note for daily driving, but keeps the iconic Magnaflow sound. We're installing them on the lift, but you can do this anywhere using V-band clamps and an 11mm wrench. This car has a little bit of power. But listen to it.
Oh, I know.
There's no way in the pit of Hades I would ever think 1,000 horses would sound like this. Technology nowadays is so incredible that not only one, you have something that's extremely manageable and something that is extremely refined, but just has raw power.
Yeah.